From the 4th of August, Blenheim Palace will open its doors to BBC Countryfile Live. Visit any animal-friendly show and you'll find more dogs than people. Adam Femi tells us about the importance of training dogs.
These guys are basically my pets, but they also are my work colleagues. They help me with helping other people to train their dogs and also to help with behavioural cases, so dog aggression. We also do things like visit hospitals. Yogi's a well-known pat dog in Hertfordshire, visiting elderly care units at the Lister Hospital. And they also work with local schools.
Behind me are 160 free-range chickens, all waiting to be rehomed. But these are some of the lucky chickens. They were rescued from an organic free-range farm. Now let's talk about the judges. Is Paul Hollywood as scary as he seems on screen?
Absolutely. He's absolutely terrifying, and he does not hold back. You know, you also see, people see only a snippet of the judging we get, you know, because they've got to cut it. And actually, you know, he'll really do. And afterwards, he'll come and say to you, you know, that wasn't right. But that comes from a place of, he's like a scary teacher. He wants you to get better, so he's really gonna push you to your limits so that you can be better. I think he's got a sense of paternalism to everybody in that tent, and he wants us to achieve our best.
In dessert week, when he said this would have been brilliant in another challenge, how were you feeling?
I think that was nice. I think that was Paul Hollywood trying to be quite kind to me, actually. You know, he said he liked the cake, and what I think he wanted to say was, you haven't baked this badly, it just hasn't met the brief in this instance.
With your big loud voice, why don't you tell me what you've got here? When did you get this trophy?
I've been brave and helping other people.
What do you like about swimming? What is it you like?
Kicking.
Yeah? And how have your teachers been? Have you had good teachers in the pool?
Yeah.
It's a pleasure having you here in Oxfordshire, of course.
Thank you.
And what's the best thing about performing?
Best thing about performing is freedom, feeling like you're not really conscious of what you're doing and you can just really get lost in music and feel a connection to the audience.
And you're very well known for the Girl Put Your Records On song, of course. Is that something you want to shake off, or you're really proud of that? Because I think it's an amazing song.
Oh, I love that song. Yeah, I really enjoy playing it all over the world. I love seeing who's singing along. You know, it's people from all different sort of backgrounds.
I'm at Towersey Festival. The sun is shining and people are making their way into the festival grounds. It's the 52nd year of the festival, and it's one of the oldest music festivals in Oxfordshire.
I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, David Cameron himself also complained about the amount of cuts that Oxfordshire has had to make, and yet it's come down from government.
Yeah, but I mean, he has listened to this petition as well, because on Tuesday it said in The Guardian that David Cameron had pulled out a £300 million relief fund, and that's to help ease a few of the pressures of austerity anyway. I mean, it can't really go spread across the country, it can't really go a long way, and Oxfordshire's going to receive only £9 million.
What's your next story?
Well, moving on from this, some more news about the junior doctors' strike, and we all know yesterday it's the second strike within 2 months, but more than 100 doctors were outside the John Radcliffe Hospital yesterday. But the latest news, though, is that the BMA have rejected the last offer by the government, and the only option now is that a new contract might be imposed on the doctors instead. So that means, you know, longer working hours for the junior doctors. And in this article here, there's a doctor called Rachel Clark, and she said that it's just going to be disastrous to the NHS. She'll find herself too tired to make a decision between life and death, and that's patient safety comes first, as any junior doctor will tell you, any doctor would say that.
That's quite scary, isn't it?